Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. We have Siege today, our first G3 Siege. We are back, rank 28, but we are going against Hurt, which is a very strong guild as you guys can tell from the towers. They're currently rank 9. So we were a little unlucky with the matchmaking, but surprisingly we are doing pretty well. We have gotten another guild member who is extremely good at ordering, or at least more proficient and actually knows how to apply it into the game. So we are being a lot smarter with our attacks. Not saying that we are there yet. Definitely a lot of practice needs work. A lot of people still need to learn about this ordering, but it's not that bad. I thought, to be fair, I thought that Hurt will just take over the map and we'll just see a red map. I think Hurt is still in the best spot with almost 5,000 more points, or 4,000 if you guys want to be correct. But we have still almost the same amount of swords. I think Tolina has a little more. That's not that good for us because we're obviously trying to go for second. Probably will be difficult for us to get second place. But I want to show you guys where we are at right now because some of you guys might have noticed I already used up all my swords. I already did all my attacks. You guys already saw the status. 9-1. I won 9, lost 1. Our defense is doing pretty well. 5-9. That's actually not too bad, right? 5-9. This is how my defenses look right now. 5-7, 9-8, 5-11, 2-4, 4-7. Not the best, but knowing that we're going against very high level guilds, I think getting a few wins here and there is actually very, very good. But I did take a video, a recording of all of our battles, or all of my battles. So I wanted to show you guys which defenses I hit. So let's go check those out. Okay, so this is when I started attacking in the beginning of the siege. As you guys can see, the first half has just started. Hurt was coming in really hard, taking over yellow and blue. Same with Tolina, holding their ground, and they were all just coming into us. We made a small mistake here on Tower 11. If you guys see it, we weren't supposed to take that. We were supposed to leave one defense up, but sadly, our guild members went in around the same time, so they didn't know that the other person was attacking the defense, and they both won, effectively taking that tower. Also wanted to take 11 because we did play it correctly on the 11 side. So I did attack 11 first, which was all of these random defenses that you see right here. I believe I took this defense that you see right now with this offense. So this is one of the offenses that I've created especially for these type of defenses. The one defense that we can't go into is obviously the Kinkies because both of these damage dealers do crit damage. And also if the Manon and Molly are together. If you go for the Manon, there's a 15% chance of glancing. If you go for the Molly, then there's the 15% of parry. So we don't want to go through that shenanigan and go to the safe defenses. Finally, there's actually one more defense that you can't go into, and obviously that's if it's a defense that's fast. Speed lead plus something really fast, then you can't go to that defense. The defense that you see right here has none of that, right? Manon is by itself. There's no Molly with it, so that's great. Nora, yes, can be fast, but usually is not fast enough to outspeed a Swift Bastet, which mine is on. And Domin is really just there to do some crazy stuff, right? The curse. But she's not fast, she's probably really tanky. But that's about it. So we take this offense. Let's see if I attack right away. Yep, I do. I think I killed the Manon first because we want to get rid of the parry chance with my Imp. So Blessing. And then the Imp pierces the Manon, 54k. And then the Carbine? I forgot his name. But the Water Sniper, I was debating here who I should go for, but I went for the Domin. 65k on the Domin, and then we just went against the Nora, which I thought would be easy to deal with because we had 2 water units. And I was right. With that, we were able to take the match. Now, this is the Tower 10 that Hurt took over. The Sierra, Water, Ezio, and Kinky. So this is where I was scared where the Ezio could be on Swift, so I brought in a very fast unit. However, later on, I figured out or found out after seeing a lot of the replays, it looks like everybody is on Violent, or at least the Ezio is. Nobody's on Swift. But you know, that uncertainty is what brings in that chance for the defense to win or for the opponent to bring in a fast team, which has a lower chance to win if they don't get what they want. And that almost happened to me because this offense here is extremely RNG focused. However, not knowing how fast that Ezio is, and I thought Ezio was on Swift and has a great base speed, I want to take in my Celia, which has one of my better Swift sets. We did get the sleep. It was pretty fast. I was really sad here because I didn't get any of the defense break or sleep, right? And I was also sad that it went for my cat. My cat got controlled right away, so I was really devastated here, and I thought I lost. But sadly, or thankfully, it went my way because we were able to get rid of the Sierra right away. And then I do think Bombay survived right there. See that? And if the dot wasn't there, I believe that she would still be sleeping, or he would still be sleeping, but the dot woke him up. So we couldn't go for the crazy damage, but we survived with the tick of life, which allowed us to get this winning opportunity because the fire sniper procced multiple times. We didn't get a defense break here. I still go for the hit, believing that my fire sniper will hit hard enough. We survived that. We're very lucky. The Kinky did not proc. I think the Kinky was on violent because it didn't get any stuns either. I just went with skill 1 here because I wanted to kill it, but we did proc, and that actually allowed us to win and take this tower. It was really close. It was really close. I'm pretty sure we would have lost if they got some lucky procs here and there. So I went against this defense again because I believe that if I survive one of the Sierra bombs, I could win. So I took in my Wind Panda team. I believe that the defense buff damage from the Wind Panda will do a lot against the Kinky. It will be enough damage, and my 100 reds Alaya will survive the Sierra. And Juno is just there to strip or get a lucky stun. To be fair, I should have taken something else than the Juno. I don't know why I kept the Juno. I just saved this as a team. I could have taken something like a fire unit, so that this unit here will target that. Well, this is a fire unit, but something better than the Juno, something more reliable. But I took this in, and to my surprise, the water Ezio strip wasn't that great because there's only one unit on Will. It didn't get the strip on Alaya, 100 res, so it could happen unless it has 85 accuracy. We got defense broken right away, but Juno cuts. We get rid of that defense break and get a stun. So we were really lucky there. But we did take the turn in front of Sierra due to the hit. The Wind Panda's passive. So really, Sierra would have never went for the Wind Panda. So it goes for the totem. It got the stun, but it wasn't enough. So I got a little scared here, but with defense buff, I was hoping that it would be enough. And with the defense buff hit from the Fang, we were actually able to get a huge amount of damage onto the Kinky, which allowed me to win. So I cleansed that because defense break is still very scary. Continued on going with, again, to the Kinky because we were doing 4k per hit. As you guys can see, once we kill that Kinky off, we win. So I think there's two things where we were lucky. It was that the Ezio goes for an AoE strip, which allowed my Wind Panda to actually take a turn in front of Sierra. So even if she didn't get stunned, we were still able to cleanse that debuff. Okay, then we went back to Tower 11. One of our guildmates lost to this, and I figured out that this Dark Paladin was very tanky. I wanted something that does a lot of damage, ignore defense damage, so we could deal with the water cookie and just maybe kill off Savannah early. So Oblivion was just the best choice, and this is one of my defenses. We go with the crit rate lead. Everything is really tanky, and let's see how it goes. So you go right in. I think we were lucky enough to survive their initial damage. So we did get defense broken. We did get pushed back. See, we're tanky. And I went for the Oblivion on the Savannah, obviously. fair choice. We survived that, which was very, very close. And here we were able to get the burst onto the Savannah. Oblivion, 3 stacks was enough to kill her. And we got 5 stacks now. So if we just wake up the Odin, or if he procs, we could kill off that water cookie. I do think that Odin procced here. Boom. Oh, I guess never mind. I guess we just woke him up. And then Odin kills off the cookie, or close enough, right? 27k. It's a tanky Odin, reason why you guys aren't seeing like crazy damage. If it wasn't tanky, he would have died off way earlier from that Savannah. Easy procs that killed off the water cookie. We got 5 stacks again. We get the proc, no attack buff though. But thankfully, because we have defense break and the Oblivion, we do get the easy win against this defense as well. This is the Yellow Guild's defense. And I think without Tessarion, a little difficult, but with Tessarion, pretty easy to deal with. So I went into this again with one of the offenses that I used before to a similar defense that was in my first Siege video, which was safe enough, unless Monte goes crazy. Now, I think in this defense, Monte did go crazy, but we survived and we still won, thankfully. So Monte did go crazy, I believe, or maybe it wasn't this one. There's 1, 2 doubles, and then a proc. Yeah, so it was this one, another double. So he procced like 4 times there, right, with the doubles and the violent proc. So I was like, what the heck? The reason why I'm not using my skills. I was like, holy cow, I survived that. Thankfully, it was Monte, and the rolls from the Destiny dice wasn't that low. Reason why I was able to survive that. So the Kinky did resist, so that was also very annoying. We were able to get the rock up. We were able to cleanse. Thankfully, Rakuni was a little fast enough to cleanse that. So I was trying to kill that Clara as fast as possible to get the most damage. There you go. And at this point, we just needed a bomb or the rock again. So one more turn on the CN. So either we get skill 2 from the Rakuni to put that bomb. Oh, and it was a Despair Kinky. Okay. But yes, we do get multiple procs here that we don't need. And we do get the bomb off. Awesome. I think with that, we were able to take the win. I think CN's passive is still active, so really nothing to be scared about. There you go. Now, this is an interesting one. Brought in an offense that only I could really bring in. Well, in my guild at least, because I'm the only one that has the Dark Cookie. But using the Light Lich's passive, if he has invincibility, then he starts stealing HP. I believe that that would be really, really good against the offense that we see right now, although that there is a Molly, just because everybody procs so many times. So if they proc more, then they lose more health, and eventually my Dark Cookie will have a window to kill them off. That was my theory. I took it in, and thankfully, it worked. It worked really well. The game wasn't short, but I was right about the defense proccing multiple times, which is not that surprising. It's a Molly, it's a Water Cookie, it's a Kinky. They're going to proc. So the only thing that I was scared of was the Destroy and the Molly stripping. Thankfully, this Molly did not have a lot of accuracy. Couldn't get stripped the invincibility right now. See that? The Water Cookie's HP is already super low. Now, obviously the Molly will start healing, but at a certain point, the 2 units or 3 units will have similar HP due to the Light Lich stealing their HP whenever they move. So we'll have that window to start killing them off, which happens pretty quickly. What's good about this? Oh, it was a Despair Coggy. I didn't know that. But what's good about the Dark Cookie is that it gives a 2-turn invincibility. So technically, if it doesn't get stripped, the Light Lich needs to move 2 times to get that invincibility off, which is actually a very, very long time due to him having no speed, or almost no speed. So you see Kinky's almost dead as well. Molly's almost dead. See, their HP is just getting low. Doesn't matter how many times Molly moves, eventually that all of their HP will get lower and lower. Yeah. So it was a very tanky Kinky. Same with the Molly, because we're stealing like 4k. Well, actually, if we're stealing 4k and it's only going down that much, it might not be too tanky. There you go. There you go. Look at that. It's awesome to see. Look at that. He has 1 health. He's gone. Bye. So that was the window. That was the window I was talking about. I mean, it doesn't matter if he procs. We're gonna have the invincibility up again. It just seems like a very safe offense to take against these defenses. The heal from Molly is simply not enough to handle the life stealing that is coming in from the Light Lich. It was funny. To be fair, it was very funny. Yeah, I just hit the Light Lich. I didn't really care. I went for the stun because my Light Lich is on despair. I was just wondering if I should go for the Kinky because his defense broken. I think I do hit him here, which is enough, and there's only the Molly left. And obviously with just Molly, she can't really do much. I just have to get 1 lucky defense break. I do have almost max accuracy with the Dark Cookie. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. Okay, this is our window right here, which allowed us to get the win. Awesome. Okay, so this was one of the defenses that I went into with my Kinky. However, my Kinky actually lost. This offense was ruined really well. Also got a lot of lucky procs and defense breaks. Everybody here is on 100 res. But it is not surprising that Clara's on max accuracy. Same with the Monte. So I'm not going to be complaining about that. But they did a lot of procs to take the win. So let's check this out. I wasn't very happy about it, obviously, because this stopped my 10-10. This is where I got my 1 loss in this siege. Got a full stun. Good for you. There's the proc right there. I guess I have to be lucky there. The roll wasn't low, so I was safe. I got this proc. But that Escher actually hit really hard, like 3k per hit. I think that's the rule in G3 to get your Escher at least hitting for 3k. I think if I got a proc here, maybe if I got the window to kill the Monte, it would have been better for us. But you saw that proc from the Escher, got the heal, got these stuns. I didn't know why I used that. That was a misplay because they had heal block. Look at how hard that Escher is hitting. Look at multiple procs, that defense break. And yeah, that was it. The Escher was proccing every turn and kept getting the heal. So I was pretty unlucky there. That's where I got kind of pissed off. He got a double roll there. He's gonna get another defense break right here. Yeah, it's gonna cost me the win. So look at that, 3k per hit. So that, because that Escher could do that, 3k per hit, obviously the proc again killed my Kinky. That's why Kinkies aren't that safe against these type of defenses, because it still deals a whole lot of damage. But yeah, that took my offense and that was my loss. Okay, so I went into the defense again with the speed defense. I thought it would be safe because I knew that everybody was on violent, right? Violent here, violent there, violent there. So if I killed off Clara early, then I thought that I'll get the win easily. Oh man, was I wrong. So let's go check this out. It was very, very, very close because the Escher does so much damage. It technically just killed off my Garo. Yeah, so the Destiny dice comes into my Garo. It's pretty low, and boom, it's gone. Even right now, I thought it was okay, but I totally forgot that the defense break comes in here, and he has skill 3 there again. So I was lacking a little damage. If I had a little more damage on either Verd or the Rauk, then he would have died. Maybe just better artifacts, then I could have gotten the win. So it's really important to start switching off artifacts in siege battles, because depending on the defense you get into, you probably want more damage against a particular element. And in this case for me, it was probably like fire or dark. But I was really lucky there with Rauk getting the room on certain turns, which gave me the win. Okay, so now we're hitting, as you guys can see, we were going for this or the red because we want to start taking the towers that we have tagged. Somebody went into this one, so I saw a 4-star tower laying around with this one defense, so I went in to take that. And there I took in my Lucian offense. I was hoping that I'll outspeed because it's really Dova which is not Konomiya, it's Dova, a much better base speed with a 30 lead. But it is Escher and also the Cichlid, which both have incredible base speed. So I was hoping they'll just be both on Violent with the speed lead. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Man, they have traps here and there, and I think I did step on the trap. The Escher was faster. It got the boost, but the Crushing Hope went into my Gin, and she did not use skill 3 or skill 2, whatever you have. Skill 3, yeah? I don't think it would have killed anyways because there's no defense break, but we were very lucky. And knowing there's no fire units, it was a clean sweep on this one. I have to say I was lucky there. I stepped on a trap and I was able to avoid it due to RNG. Okay, and finally, this is the last battle I did. Time has passed and the red started coming in, and we wanted to block the red by taking this tower 10, and by doing so, we'll be isolating these 3 towers. So I went in and I saw this defense right here, and I was like, okay, maybe I could use my Poseidon team, my Tiana Poseidon. Yes, it's not the safest, but if I do get the defense breaks, although Kinky won't die from the Poseidon, you know, Tiana does a whole lot of damage. So that's what I did. I went for the chance because we really needed this tower quickly if we wanted to isolate the red guild a little bit. It was hurt, so we want to go all in and at least put up a fight. So the Dark Panda resisted, but this did actually a whole lot of damage. I guess with attack buff, we had a lot of attack. So it was a clean sweep. With that, that was my record, and this is now how the map looks like. I still think we're putting up a very good fight, surprisingly. We still have our Tower 10. We are holding it pretty well. None of our members actually got a 10-0, and from that we could tell that Hurt is extremely strong because Hurt got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that got a 10-0, and Chikatolina, sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, nobody got a 10-0, but there are people that can get it. It looks like they are choosing their attacks wisely. But that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys watched till now, please like and subscribe. Also, if you guys want to get account reviews, please join my Patreon, because Patreons get account reviews. If you guys want to get account improvements, join my Discord, and all the information is there. Hope you guys are enjoying my shorts, because for some reason I'm getting a lot of views on my shorts, a whole lot more than my videos. Surprising. But that was it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.